Reading hundreds of papers by hand? That's so last decade. Elicit uses AI to analyze research for you. Systematic reviews in minutes, not months. Find insights buried in papers you'd never find. Meet Elicit, your AI research assistant. Onboarding, like a thrilling novel without the thrill. We're on the website. Click the Sign Up button. Enter your email. Enter a valid password. Click the Sign Up button. Verify your email to continue. Enter your full name. Click the monthly toggle. Select the basic plan. Click the Continue button. Now you're logged in. Creating a notebook. For all your forgotten genius ideas. Select research papers to perform actions. Next, 3 papers are selected. Then, click to add a new step. After that, choose to summarize abstracts. Finally, view the AI-generated summary. Up next, adding a new step, chat with papers. Select a paper from the list. Next, 3 papers are selected. Then, click Add a new step. After that, pick Summarize abstracts for selected papers. Finally, view the generated summary. Papers reset to 0. Moving on to changing a notebook name. Click the notebook title to rename it. Enter a new title and click outside to save. The notebook is renamed successfully. Here's how sorting notebook works. Sort your research papers efficiently. Next, choose how to organize them. Then, confirm the new sorting method. Finally, explore your prioritized list. Now let's look at filtering notebook. Start by opening the filters. Next, adjust the publication year slider. Then, pause and confirm the year range. After that, select Systematic Review. Moving on, pause to verify selections. Next, add study type filters. Then, type keywords in the abstract field. After that, add the keyword filter. Finally, apply filters and review results. Let's check out switching views. Sort your research papers for relevance. Next, switch to Most Cited. Then, enter your research question. Moving on to searching citation trails. Filter research papers for relevance. Next, select relevant papers. Then, confirm deselection. After that, export selected papers. Moving on, view final selected papers. Now let's try adding a new column. On the dashboard, manage columns by entering data collection. Next, create the new column. Then, edit the custom column to define its properties. After that, specify the answer structure. Moving on, add the first possible answer. Then, add another answer. After that, save your defined answers. Next, see the new column added with data extraction ongoing. Finally, review the extracted data in the data collection column. Next, let's see how filtering a column works. Select the paper title to view its full abstract. Next, see detailed information displayed. Here's how saving a column as a preset works. Click on Data Collection. Next, click the Select an Answer dropdown. Then, pick some options. After that, click the Add button. Moving on, see the table updated with the new column. Now let's try View Quoted Text. View the research paper's abstract summary. Then, navigate to the previous page in the Data Collection section. After that, read or navigate further. Now let's look at copying shareable link. Open the sharing options. Next, enable search engine discoverability. Finally, the link is copied. Moving on to removing user access. Enable link sharing by toggling the switch. Now copy the link or click Done. Let's check out deleting a step. Delete a completed step. Confirm deletion. Step removed. Add a new one. Up next, deleting a paper notebook. Select the paper to view details. Then, explore the abstract and other information. Let's check out paper detail, notebook. Log out from your account. We're on the website. Research reports. Because who doesn't love extra homework? View the research report and enter your question. Next, click to send your query. Then, see your question sent and AI processing. After that, AI provides study limitations. Here's how citation details works. See how research reports are generated. Next, explore citation details for the first paper. Then, review details for the second paper. Moving on to status details. We see the report generation status, focusing on gathering papers. Next, 50 papers are identified for screening. Then, 10 papers are screened based on criteria. Finally, data extraction is complete, ready to save PDF. Next, let's see how downloading a report works. Open the report panel to save. Next, pick the PDF option. Then, your report download starts. Moving on to expanding criteria evolutions. Delete the current query step. Confirm deletion. Then, continue by adding a new step to your research workflow. Account settings. where passwords go to be forgotten. Connect Zotero from your dashboard. Success. The integration's confirmed. Now, start importing papers. Now let's look at editing a profile. Go to Account Settings and click Edit. Next, change the display name. Then save the changes. After that, see the confirmation message and dismiss it. Moving on, view the updated display name in Settings. Extracting from PDFs. Living the dream pixel by pixel. Start on the Elicit dashboard and click Extract data from PDFs in Quick Tools. Next, click the Upload Papers button. Then, choose Files from your computer. After that, click the Next button once files are processed. Click Next again for successfully uploaded files. Moving on, click Add Tags for organization. Enter the label for a new tag. Then, create the new tag from Suggestions. After tagging, click Finish. View uploaded papers with tags and click to continue extraction. Finally, define data columns to extract in the workspace. Finding concepts. Because guessing is just too fun, view research results on gesture recognition. Then, read relevant quotes from the source. After that, review the next quote or open the full paper. Recent, where your latest distractions come to mingle, find your recent work effortlessly. Then view filtered results instantly. Let's check out deleting a notebook. On the dashboard, select the notebook options. Next, choose to delete the notebook. Then confirm the deletion. Finally, see the updated list without the deleted notebook. Library, for when tabs just aren't overwhelming enough. On the library page, click the Sort button. Then pick the most recently uploaded option. Finally, see your library sorted by upload date. Here's how filtering library works. See your unsorted library. Next, choose tags to sort by large language model. Then apply the sort. After that, view sorted papers grouped at the top. Let's check out paper detail. Select the research paper. Next, view its abstract and options. Then read the full PDF document. Moving on to deleting a paper library. Select the paper to prepare for deletion. Next, click the Delete button to remove it. After that, dismiss the success notification. Finally, check the updated library. Home, where your task list goes to hide. Explore Tools or click Upgrade. Then view Benefits and choose Upgrade to Plus or Close. Logging in, proving you're human yet again. Log out from your dashboard. Now you're on the website. Sign in or sign up. Logging out, the grand finale of app usage. Click Log Out to leave the dashboard. Now you're on the public landing page. That's Elicit. Turn data into insights so you won't mistake your spreadsheet for a Sudoku. Try it.